Although members of the IRA had contact with individuals affiliated with the Trump campaign, the indictment does not charge any Trump campaign official or any other U.S. person with participating in the conspiracy. That is because the investigation did not identify evidence that any U.S. person who coordinated or communicated with the IRA knew that he or she was speaking with Russian nationals engaged in the criminal conspiracy. The office therefore determined that such persons did not have the knowledge or criminal purpose required to charge them in the conspiracy to defraud the United States, count 1, or in the separate count alleging a wire and bank fraud conspiracy involving the IRA and 2 individual Russian nationals, count 2. The office, however, did charge 1 U.S. national for his role in supplying false or stolen bank account numbers that allowed the IRA conspirators to access U.S. online payment systems by circumventing those systems' security features. On February 12, 2018, Richard Pinedo pleaded guilty pursuant to a single count information to identity fraud in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1028A7 and B1D. Plea Agreement United States versus Richard Pinedo, number 118-CR-24, DDC, Feb 12, 2018, Doc 10. The investigation did not establish that Pinedo was aware of the identity of the IRA members who purchased bank account numbers from him. Pinedo's sales of account numbers enabled the IRA members to anonymously access a financial network through which they transacted with U.S. persons and companies. See Government Sent Mem at 3, United States versus Richard Pinedo, number 118-CR-24, DDC, September 26, 2018, Doc 24. On October 10, 2018, Pinedo was sentenced to 6 months of imprisonment to be followed by 6 months of home confinement and was ordered to complete 100 hours of community service. B. Russian hacking and dumping operations. 1. Section 1030, Computer Intrusion Conspiracy. A. Background. On July 13, 2018, a federal grand jury in the District of Columbia returned an indictment charging Russian military intelligence officers from the GRU with conspiring to hack into various U.S. computers used by the Clinton campaign, DNC, DCC, and other U.S. persons in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1030 and 371, count 1. Committing identity theft and conspiring to commit money laundering and furtherance of that hacking conspiracy in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1028A and 1956H, counts 2 through 10. And a separate conspiracy to hack into the computers of U.S. persons and entities responsible for the administration of the 2016 U.S. election in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1030 and 371, count 11, net show indictment. Footnote 1277. The office provided a more detailed explanation of the charging decision in this case in meetings with the Office of the Acting Attorney General before the indictment. As of this writing, all 12 defendants remain at large. The net show indictment alleges that the defendants conspired with one another and with others to hack into the computers of U.S. persons and entities involved in the 2016 U.S. presidential election, steal documents from those computers, and stage releases of the stolen documents to interfere in the election. Net show indictment. 2. The indictment also describes how, in staging the releases, the defendants used the Guccifer 2.0 persona to disseminate documents through WikiLeaks. On July 22, 2016, WikiLeaks released over 20,000 emails and other documents that the hacking conspirators had stolen from the DNC. Net show indictment. 48. In addition, on October 7, 2016, WikiLeaks began releasing emails that some conspirators had stolen from Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta after a successful spear phishing operation. Net show indictment 49. Harm to ongoing matter. Grand jury. Harm to ongoing matter. B, charging decision as to harm to ongoing matter. Harm to ongoing matter. Footnote 1278. 1278. The office also considered, but ruled out, charges on the theory that the post-hacking sharing and dissemination of emails could constitute trafficking in or receipt of stolen property under the National Stolen Property Act, NSPA, 18 U.S.C. 2314 and 2315. The statutes comprising the NSPA cover goods, wares, or merchandise, and lower courts have largely understood that phrase to be limited to tangible items since the Supreme Court's decision in Dowling v. United States, 473 U.S. 207, 1985. See United States v. Yizhe Zhang, 995 F. Sup. 2D 340, 344-48. EDPA 2014, collecting cases. One of those post-Dowling decisions, United States v. Brown, 925 F.2D 1301, 10th Circuit, 1991, specifically held that the NSPA does not reach a computer program in source code form, even though that code was stored in tangible items, i.e. a hard disk and in a 3-ring notebook. ID at 130203. Congress, in turn, cited the Brown opinion in explaining the need for amendments to 18 U.S.C. 1030A2 that would ensure that the theft of intangible information is protected by the unauthorized use of a computer is prohibited in the same way theft of physical items is protected. S. Rep. 104357 at 7, 1996. That sequence of events would make it difficult to argue that hacked emails in electronic form, which are the relevant stolen items here, constitute goods, wares, or merchandise within the meaning of the NSPA. Harm to ongoing matter. Harm to ongoing matter. Harm to ongoing matter. Harm to ongoing matter.